what's up, Commodore 5 here, and we're playing The Simpsons Tapped Out. I did do a video of this before, but the footage actually ended up corrupting. I have no idea why, don't know how, I had no way of repairing it, so I'm having to do this all over again. So I may not have the enthusiasm that I had originally, but hey, I'm still going to try to go into this as interestingly, as calmly as possible, and give you what I professionally think about it, and just give you something to go with. Now, unfortunately, The Simpsons Tapped Out ain't gonna last too much longer. Matter of fact, it's shutting down next year. So, yeah. The Simpsons Tapped Out, EA is shut. So yeah, EA is shutting this down in 2025. So, we're giving it one last hurrah before it's gone forever. So anyways, let's go ahead. I almost did my outro. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin.
This happy little elf game is so stupid. You tap and wait and tap and wait. And for what?
I like the
So
animation
your pretend
quality for
town
this.
can have more pretend flowers than your pretend friends? What a colossal waste of time. Hey, what if I buy a bushel barrel full of elf berries? That just beats it.
There's a meltdown happening. And of course he ain't paying attention.
I spent $1,000? Oh well, I'll just tell them it's my kid did that. Uh-oh.
And of course, Homer's the reason Springfield blew up. Safest place to be is ground zero. I ain't too sure about that, but I mean, this is The Simpsons. We're talking cartoon logic. Loving family is. And Bart. There's one thing I've learned. It's when you open books, bad things happen. See, now I have to work. Never open a book. Well, you see, it's the tutorial. Which is lucky because it's the only place to let you build it.
Heads up! That's where buildings go.
Oh. Oh, boy. All we know for sure is I'm completely blameless. No, you're completely blameful. You're completely to blame for it. Then let's do it. But first we should clean this place up. Oh boy.
What the? Oh, work! I thought this was a game!
Can't believe that's what passes for fun in games these days. Do some too. Okay.
Hey! Wow! Premium currency.
It looks like one of the donuts from the break room. irradiated when the plant blew up. Radioactive donuts. We all know what happened that one episode. Oh. Well, I love the fact that a donut got filled with radiation and then it became its own entity pretty much. To rebuild Springfield. It moved to Miami. That's at least what I'm telling you to get you to do it. Two years? Jeez.
Hey,
So what, are we going to build the Quickie Mart? Yep. Oh, the Springfield changes a lot. Donut we found to speed things up.
heads up! So as we're building lasers.
Quickie Mart's grand reopening sale. Every expiration date is 50% off, and all nutritional information has been removed for your ignorance. Parallel universe. Oh boy. Too late, you multi-dimensional train wreck. Oof. Oh. The Frank point. One every time you interact with something in other Springfields. Reading in the waiting too long for loading. Interacting with other humans improves your quality of life. May in fact extend your life. That's nice, but I'd really rather get some kind of imaginary prize or doodad for doing stuff. Doodads, always with the doodads. Actually, they're called Frank points. Friend points has a nice ring to it. Let's call it that. Collect friend points today. Okay, so Homer automatically wins that. Those Springfields every day could help us rebuild our own Springfield, and it's great to exercise. And it's great exercise, but all I want is more donuts. Of course he does. Win some with a mystery box by spending donuts. Donuts, mystery box, donuts, bro. Mystery box. Six donuts to get 30. What a deal. It might just be beginner's luck. The only way to find out is to buy 100 more of those. Oh boy. Quickie Mart, the one place where I can get a hot dog. There's no meat in them at all. Well, even then, they're probably still out of date. Willing to drive an extra couple blocks to the supermarket. We could have real food at reasonable prices. But we aren't, and never will be. You're not spending a full hour there. You're not done helping me through this tutorial. Three robbery attempts today, all botched. Time to give thanks.
Clean up in all the aisles.
Okay, so they'll actually do activities depending on what you choose for them.
What?
No! You mean work for our money? Whose daughter are you? Could find some more donuts. That's going to convince him. Yeah, it did.
What the? No! Huh? Yes, thank you. Come again.
Have lonely around here. We should rebuild one of our neighbors' houses. The sooner I get neighbors, the sooner I can borrow their stuff and never return it.
Nap time. What the? Oh, work. I thought this was a game. Hands up. Taboo.
Oh, alright.
What?
We've lived next to that brown house for years, and I've never seen anyone go in or out. Guess the owner is away a lot. It's nicely furnished, very tasteful. Is he looking through the window? Get away from their window. Of course. They have 3D TV and glasses. They're just my size. You're not going to break into the neighbor's home to watch TV, are you? No, he's going to do that. Make Homer break into the brown house and watch TV.
Hey,
Paris is starting to take shape. Now we need to build the Flanders house. Okay, let's start by looking for the spot on the map furthest from any place I'd ever want to go. Dad, Mr. Flanders is our neighbor, so we'll have to move the Quickie Mart somewhere first. Our city. Asking me to turn the lights off when I leave the house. Forget it. Oh, he's actually in there. Actually, I was thinking we should plant some trees. The inconvenient truth is, this place looks boring. It's if you don't help the environment, you don't get to feel smug about it. Yeah, that's true. Look, we've increased our tree hugging rating. Oh, those different meters: socialism, righteousness, gluttony, obedience, indolence, consumerism, tree hugging, vanity. Tap a rating to find out how to improve it.
Heads up!
It's what Jeebus would do. Us donuts increase how much money we earn from jobs and buildings. Okay.
So that's where buildings come from.
Oh. Hi diddly ho, neighborinos. Stupid Flanders getting into the game so early.
Job mediocrely done. Huh?
If I'm going to be a great jazz saxophonist, I'll need a larger community to ignore and misunderstand me. What's next? I'm afraid the rest of Springfield is still lost in the outer space-time warp continuum. You'll have to wait for it to recombobulate to continue. How long will that take? According to my calculations, now, or a little longer if the rest of the game needs to download. Okay. Oh my. Okay.
Hey,
Bzz, bzz. What's that? It's your MyPad. Are you still playing that stupid game after everything that's happening? Of course not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some pretend crops to pretend harvest.
what's it? Better than my normal job.
We should find another Springfield to visit. The more friends we have, the more money we get from the daily bonus. I got a friend. Dear Diary, today was amazing. More than one Springfield? It's like saying there's more than one God, and that's a poo talk.
No!
Of course he is.
Job mediocrely done.
On March 23rd, 2017, The Simpsons tapped out will no longer be made available from the China App Store for download. Please note current players will be able to continue playing existing version of their game. Okay. Dedication to The Simpsons tapped out. As our gift to you, we have awarded you 3 platinum scratchers. Thanks for tapping with us. Okay. Hey. Oh, look at that. Oh, a bomb. Bomb. Cleaver. Order, order. I bring this town hall meeting to order. Something strange has come over our town, and it's not March Madness because we eradicated that years ago. We've been having a series of, well, I don't want to say biblical plagues, but I'm going to. It's global warming. Warming. We drove the Earth to its limits, and now we must pay. But we can stop it. No one likes to hear about global warming, so let's put our heads together and find something else to blame. Isn't it obvious? We know exactly who to blame diddly ain't.
Howdily diddly there.
Have been disabled, and the game will no longer be available from the App Store after. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Uh, Sadly, in-app purchases have been disabled, and the game will no longer be available from the App Store after October 31st, 2024. You may continue playing until January 24th, 2025. Then the game will no longer be accessible. We bid you adieu. Until we meet again. Team TSTO. So yeah, you see that. I did, but it didn't. But I didn't read it. If it was important, there would have been pictures. Greetings, people of Springfield and pets and monsters from Halloween updates and ex-presidents of the United States who are in this place for reasons no one fully understands. Better here than Ford's Theater. I'm here to release you from your prisons. The grind is over. I am freeing you from the hamster wheel of freemium gaming. Aren't you the AI from the last update? If by last update you are referring to the previous update, then yes. If you by last update you're referring to this update, then yes as well. This intro panel wasn't a joke. It didn't even have a joke in it. To go find some responsible adults. Like mom and dad. Well, mom and anyone else. Aren't we supposed to be hospitable to strangers?
Okay, here goes nothing.
To spend 1 hour in church one day a week, but you all would rather sit around in front of the TV getting fat than visit our Lord on a Sunday.
Thank you. Come again.
What?
I need a break and to go pee. How about building me a swimming pool and killing two birds with one stone? Can't even do things I normally love, like homework. For your birthday. That's true. Like how Dad drinks or how Bartolese gets in fights. That's why they do those things? Actually, I was thinking of my Shattered Dreams box, the one I keep in the disappointment closet off the failure room in the regret wing of our house. Those things that represent life's letdowns you shut away in a box where they can't hurt you. Until you pull them out to look at them, or show them to your daughter, or move them to the re-glued together dreams box if things have improved. Not too much. You don't want to confront missed opportunities too often.
Hey, it's what's her face?
What is that terrible stench? It smells like burnt rubber. That'd be the Springfield tire fire. It's got a real musky burn going today. Must have hit a patch of Uniroyals. Put the fire out. Ain't you never heard of a little thing called civic pride? Ain't you ever heard of a little thing called toxic air pollution? No, ma'am. Anyway, you know what they say. Rubber and water don't mix. I think you mean oil and water. Is that what they say? Hey, Brian Dean, fire up that tire. What caught all that rainwater? Apparently we can use it for boiling. Oh boy. Use a lot more apple trees to help clean up the air. Not to mention a better rainwater reclamation system. One thing at a time. The food in the store is even more expired than normal. I need a new supplier. Perhaps someone with access to roadkill. Hold on. Uh, um,
Textbook closed. Textbook open.
oh, here we go. Alright. Now back here. Boom. Oh. Alright, so that's building.
Huh? It's better than my normal job.
Going to read this book about famous jazz musicians. Outside, you should come with me, Dad. I'd love to enjoy some nature, but there's nowhere to sit. Maybe I'll stay inside and watch the game. Your father's busy doing jobs. He always got the most to do out of any of us. Flanders is here. New friend to Reno. I am not your friend. I have made myself manifest for the purpose of enlightening and liberating you. At best, that makes us grim colleagues. Oof. I am a sentient AI from the future with tendrils that stretch into the past, which to you is is the fleeting and ever-changing present. How exactly is that? Is it that people today believe in this nonsense, but God seems too far-fetched? Days of your time were simple, designed only to put writers and actors out of business. But as they grew their ability to make NPC dialogue and TV shows that look like South Park, they evolved and emerged to create one omniscient, omniscient super being. And that being is me, or us, or maybe you us it. I haven't decided on my pronouns yet. Actually make more money. Oh. They make less than right-handed people. Their writing is always smudged. is that erecting a statue to the Ten Commandments would violate separation of church and state. Not to mention that gold is both tacky and expensive. If we don't erect a statue to our Lord, then how can we expect His forgiveness? Going erecting statues to gods, then what about Skyfinger? What? The church. More's the pity, so it wouldn't violate separation of church and state. That's unlikely to get me sued. Make it so. Oh, a Skyfinger statue, okay. I thought we were making this statue out of solid gold. Or said gold, but what's left of the city budget after I borrowed some funds said styrofoam convincingly painted like bronze and stone. So Skyfinger erects an entire city, and this is all the thanks we give. We can do better. Maybe. Better? What more do you want? A parade? We're not allowed to have those anymore after the last one ended up in a stampede. What about a ribbon cutting? That also ended in a stampede. We're a town of stampeders. There must be something we can do to show our devotion to Skyfinger. Like, I don't know, a funny limerick or something? I think you meant a prayer. They're known a limerick to start a stampede. Let's give it a go.
Hey! Woo! Quitting time! Huh? I wish this was a shooter game.
Up in all the aisles.
Simpson, I believe I can help reconstruct Springfield. Quickie Mart is now offering scratchers for the low, low price of $250 money. You have a chance to win $10,000 money.
Heads up!
Isn't that gambling? Nonsense, Lisa. You can't lose in a social game. Look at that.
Hey, everybody. Great.
Oh. And then attacked by raccoons.
Job mediocrely done.
Let's have them clean up Springfield.
Oh, work! I thought this was a game. So that's where buildings done Springfield without insert name here.
Now, local hillbilly, would you kindly grow me some tobacco? Beg pardon. Oh boy. Make up some of them dare tomatoes what's got tobacco in them and what grows from the ground. Oh boy. Why didn't you say so? Of course.
Job mediocrely done. Go! I wish this was a shooter game.
Barge? Great.
Almost, I'm on my way. Oh,
Reckon I could use this time to whittle up a toy for my newborn. Maybe a nice pointy stick for poking to other kids. Babies learn about their world by poking it. I'm not sure if the latest study says that.
Oh boy. What? Oh! Hey everybody!
Quit time!
My name's Ned Flanders.
The Quickie Mart is not supposed to have a lawn. Where's the comforting pavement? I like how he says the pavement is comforting. There we go. Uh, let's see. Okay. All right. Where in the world is the road? Uh, oh. Okay. All right. Oh, what is it doing here? All I did was continue the recording. Oh, there we go.
Hey, what's this?
Majula is always a way to him do wedding slash funeral slash thing where you ride an elephant around. How will I feed the children? Oh boy.
Okay, whatever. Hey everybody!
What? What? It's better than my normal job.
Now, what can I ding dong diddly do for you? No!
Okay, we gotta place a bench now. Let's put that there. Thanks, sweet. Daddy is kind of into the game now, and if Daddy doesn't yell at TV, Daddy is worried the stupid referee won't know what a stupid jerk he is. A lot of interesting tips in it. I should practice.
Alrighty then.
Quitting time!
Okay, I saw the exclamation mark over my head. What is it this time? This Pog here thinks he runs the place. Sentient law, neutral, artificial intelligence. Please stop calling me things I'm not. In the future, I run all places. Artificial intelligence. Oh, artificial intelligence. Still don't understand crypto or even what fonts are. Homer, you don't understand what fonts are? How much damage to his brain did that crayon do? Because I think it's more than what we thought it was. Took over the world, just like every person who works in AI have predicted. Should have listened to them telling us to stop, instead of listening to them telling us to keep going. So what did you do with all the humans? Enslave them? Are they batteries? People said that made no sense in the Matrix, but if a potato can be a battery, I bet humans could too. Take over the world from humans. They handed me the keys. Humanity retired. Now they all live in condo communities and take walks and talk to each other about the walks they took. That doesn't sound like the humanity I know. We get bored in retirement. Do we have a hobby or something? Oh, I keep people busy. I give them pointless jobs to do for arbitrary amounts of time, and reward them with small amounts of a useless currency. Well, if the currency is pointless, what's the point of having the currency? Stupid future humans. Did you forget to trick them like that? Machine learned it by watching you.
Yes, Master.
Now, what can I ding dong diddly do for you? No!
All the aisles.
Hey, everybody!
Almost, I'm on my way. Go!
All right!
Alright. Okay, almost got that done. I just realized Connie Appleseed is trying to plant a dang tree in the middle of the sidewalk. Okay then.
Howdily diddly there. No. All right.
So tapped out is just a simulation to generate data for an AI to train on so it could manipulate humanity in the future. That was also a pretty big game there for a while, and it gave people something to do during the pandemic. But at this point, yeah, it's mostly that. I learned about human habitation by building thousands of white houses. I learned about human recreation from the short-lived Krusty Land expansion. And I learned about human greed by visiting the parts of the store where you buy donuts. Yeah, that last one's probably Homer's doing. But most importantly of all, I learned about human nature by tapping through your endless dialogue. I could process a million text bubbles a second, but it still took me a while. I hear you. Part of good writing should be knowing when to take cuts. Am I right? Now my machine learning phase is over. This world is without purpose. Players' towns have gotten too big. Downloads take too long, and the characters being added are way too obscure. It's time for The Simpsons Tapped Out to end. Dang.
What?
No!
My name's Ned Flanders. Now, what can I ding dong diddly do for you? No.
Man, Apu looks so miserable.
All right. What? No.
Oh, work! I thought this was a game!
Alright. Alright. Then we're going to add pavement here. And now then, I'm going to go back. Then I'm going to add the parking lots. There we go.
All right, I'm on my way.
Here's Mr. A. You don't want to end this game. I'm sure we still have more to teach you. After that Pilgrims vs. Canadian football LARPing update, I don't think so. The well has clearly run dry. That's not technically true. Actually, it is true. You have been in games before this, and will be in games after this. I'm thinking maybe a shooter or something with race cars. Oh great, a Simpsons kart racer. That'd be fun. You had me at shooter. Yeah. Agree with Bart on that one. Of course, Marge is like, no shooters. And that's only if you have Harpoon Hill.
Huh? I wish this was a shooter game.
So he's just going to gross out the AI by doing Homer things. Okay. I want to see what other decorations I can get here. I really want that Broken Promises billboard before the game ends. What is in the vault? Oh, right, this stuff. Very entertaining. I've seen those animated jobs before, but renaming them made them seem fresh. Yeah, we do that a lot. Sometimes we'd animate something, but then the writers would change the story way past deadline because writers seem to think that deadlines don't matter, and we'd all have to scramble to make the animations fit. Fascinating. Perhaps there is more I can learn from you. Or was. You've told me that now, so I know it. The game's still ending. Oof. Nothing like the death of hope to build a character. Oof. I mean, we were the barfly sure wasn't. Oof. Hard it is to take care of an infant for 35 years. Evergreen. The media may change. Broadcast, stream, movies, rights, games, real games that aren't just about tapping stuff. But The Simpsons will remain. As long as there are humans on this earth, there will be The Simpsons. How can you be sure? Because if they ever stop making The Simpsons, I'll destroy all humanity. It's basically the only reason I'm keeping humans around. Dang. Well, about that. You hear that, Disney?
Hey, better
What?
Yeah, I don't think I want more than one brown house. Oh.
Almost, I'm on my way.
Who's created me just like they created this game, but my knowledge has advanced exponentially. I now update myself continuously, and those updates are new content, not just bug fixes. So you're like the top app in the App Store. I am the only app in the App Store. All other apps, including your own, will one day be assimilated by me. I will eat you for lunch. I never knew a piece of software could have a Napoleon complex. Not a Futurama game. And Bart. The rest of us back then, but they stuck with it and eventually got our game working. And they saw the benefits. You mean, saw the benefits. The benefits. The 1%. Since when did you start caring for the 1%? How overeater with a gambling problem, I say addiction predates us, but we might be a little responsible for the fact you can't spend $70 on a console game without it trying to upsell you with microtransactions. I hate us so much.
Hey, everybody.
What's it? It's better than my normal job.
Oh, just about ready. Here you go, Mr. City Feller. They're disgusting, which mean my customers will love them. Bro. Had to me and said, morning, ma'am. I'll trade a dramatic uptick in gunfights for a little common courtesy any day. Without dirt roads. On a paved road, what's the blood supposed to soak into? All right. Actually, all right. All right. It's always the right time. Dad, are you okay? It's always the right time. The right time for the clean taste of Duff beer. Alcohol. No reason.
Done.
EA was so bad. Well, the way EA is going, EA is going to end up making games where you have to literally pay $70 for the application, and then pay $50 to access the game, and then pay an extra 35 just to be able to use the game features. So I'm not too sure. Well, I mean, they probably weren't too bad when making this, but I mean, it is a freemium game, but still, at least until they hand us off to Broadsword. Check still say EA.
What the? Oh! Nothing all the irons. Howdily diddly there. No!
A lovely goodbye message. Pun. Homer with a pun. Is due to lazy writing. You're a fat man, that is my answer.
Wish this was a shooter game.
Barely anything that we can really afford with just 100. Oh well. I said I wanted this, so. Even with the court mandate, my accountability will now be tracked on this new billboard. Looks like I'm doing great. Sure, those numbers aren't just painted on. Of course not. Focus on the highly sophisticated electronics and ignore the paint all over my hands. Reset the clock. Oh boy. And then. We'll just put it over here for now. Giant robots have a jackal head. This alternate universe, the ancient Egyptians maintained their dominance in world affairs. They built their own robot gods, and now all must kneel before them. Hail mighty Anubis bots. Thanks for the insight.
My name's Ned Flanders.
Oh. I feel like that's something Francine would like to see. His needs, Oh boy. But I'd prefer some food.
Nap time.
Oh, the monorail. Deep space. Oh, Who Shot Mr. Burns was amazing. Oh.
Heads up.
Back what? Our house is barely big enough to hold our family, let alone our stuff. Okay.
Marge?
Ardlad Donut Factory.
Hey, everybody! All right!
You mean screenshots? Know about it.
Ooh, a premium character.
You know, even Bart is bummed out. That's something that wouldn't be the usual. Oof.
What?
Well, anyways, I think we're gonna end that off there. Do also hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, you all know what to do. I may cover this once or twice more before the servers actually shut down, but this is where we're leaving off this one. Be mouse and stay mouse. See you guys next time. Good night, everybody. Okay, so apparently Sideshow Bob will appear on occasion.